The Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, has taken a monumental step forward, partnering with DigiLocker, a government-backed digital storage platform which aims to reduce unclaimed assets in the securities market and enhance investor protection. This collaboration will allow investors to securely store and access information about their investments in Demat accounts and mutual funds, all in one place. Let's break down the key features and initiatives of this move. Easy access to securities holdings. Investors can now fetch and store their Demat and mutual fund holdings as well as their consolidated account statement in DigiLocker. This makes it easier to keep track of financial assets in a single digital location. SEBI says that this inclusion of MF and Demat holding statements within DigiLocker can make available the entire financial holdings of individuals in a single account. Nomination for seamless access. Investors can appoint a nominee within the DigiLocker system. In case of an investor's demise, the nominee will receive read-only access to the DigiLocker account. Automatic updates and notifications. If an investor passes away, KYC registration agencies will verify and update this information. At SEBI's instance, a mechanism has been created whereby the DigiLocker automatically notifies the DigiLocker nominee or nominees about demise of the user through SMS or email. Simplified transmission of assets. The nominee can use this information to initiate asset transmission with financial institutions, ensuring that investments do not remain unclaimed. SEBI has mandated all asset management companies, registrars and transfer agents, and depositories to register with DigiLocker. This means investors can directly fetch their holding statements and CAS from these institutions. However, there are certain things to keep in mind. The DigiLocker nominee cannot replace the nominee you have set for your mutual fund folios or Demat account. Here are the scenarios that SEBI has explained as to who has the right to get the assets in case the investor is deceased. If the account is a single mutual fund folio, Demat account, if an investor has single holder mutual fund folio or Demat account and has nominated someone in DigiLocker, this nominee will have access to view the financial records. However, for actual transmission of assets, the nominee registered in the mutual fund or folio Demat account takes precedence. If there is no nominee in the folio or Demat account, the legal heir of the deceased investor has to apply for transmission of assets. In short, if the DigiLocker nominee and the folio Demat account nominee are different people, only the nominee in the folio Demat account has the right to apply for asset transmission. The DigiLocker nominee only gets information about the deceased's holdings and must pass it to the rightful claimant. In case of joint mutual fund folio or joint Demat account, if an investment account has joint holders, the surviving joint holders automatically inherit the assets. The DigiLocker nominee is only notified about the investor's death but does not get direct rights over the financial assets. The actual transfer of ownership follows the existing financial market rules, meaning that the surviving joint holder retains ownership. If no joint holder exists, the nominee in the folio Demat account receives the assets, and if no nominee is listed in the folio or Demat account, the legal heirs will need to claim the assets. SEBI says that death certificates containing the Aadhaar number of the deceased alone can be uniquely identified by the DigiLocker system, and the DigiLocker system will update the status of the user as deceased. The circular will come into effect from April 1, 2025. With this step, SEBI encourages investors to embrace DigiLocker and specify nominees to prevent their financial assets from being lost or unclaimed. With digital public infrastructure like DigiLocker, the financial landscape is evolving towards greater security, accessibility, and transparency. For more details, you can visit the SEBI website or log into your DigiLocker account starting April 1st. The link to the SEBI document pertaining to the order has been provided in the description below. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.